Is your home in desperate need of a spring refresh? Well, you don't need a pricey overhaul to revive your home decor.
Yeah, joining us now with cost-effective ways to make your home more luxurious is New York City-based interior designer and founder of JSNY, James Stanley. James, thanks so much for being here.
Ariana and Corey, thank you so much for inviting me. Welcome to my studio in New York.
We love it.
Oh, that's a cool space. Yeah. All right, so people are getting bored staring at the same walls, especially if they've been working from home. You say a few inexpensive things can actually make a big difference.
Totally game-changing difference. We have been stuck in our homes for a while now, and unfortunately some of us are working from home. We've had COVID-related issues. We need some refresh, guys, especially our New Yorkers, fellow New Yorkers, right? And we need a little luxury in our life that's not going to break the bank. So now we have these insane wall coverings. How gorgeous are these?
Okay, so you say, are the wall coverings the removable wall we're talking about?
These are peel, stick, vinyl, removable wall coverings. Check all the boxes.
It looks like a canvas from here.
Well, let me tell you, I designed this one particularly. So the thing that I love the best about these kind of peel and stick things, you can design your own. I went ahead on my computer, I did a rough sketch, I went ahead and digitized it, I sent it out to get high res. They photographed it and put it on the wall covering. So you, Aaron E., can be the designer in your own wall coverings along with the viewers.
Wow. Anything you can dream of, you can make it happen. I like that.
Absolutely. So think of kids' rooms to formal living rooms, right? And because it's vinyl and removable, great for renters in NYC.
Ooh, all right, okay. You also say lighting is an area you can really up your game up, and you don't have to actually change the fixture, perhaps, right?
Absolutely.
You can change the light?
Absolutely. We're talking what I like to call fashion statements for your lighting. So just like we put on our fashion, our clothes, fabric, color, we choose what we do, we could do the same thing on our shades, right? So here in our office, we have this desk lamp that actually sits on my desk, and it came with this A-frame shaped shade, right? Okay. And I thought, oh, it's lovely. But what if we took it out and we put a really simple drum fixture, throwback to the Art Deco period? Tell me that didn't make the whole situation change.
It did. It looks
absolutely
great. One of the things I like to do with lamps, like I'm the queen of spray paint, I'll spray paint the bottom and then you have a whole new lamp.
Yes, I love doing that. I do it all the time. Trust me, I get in trouble with my neighbors because of the paint fumes. But I also chose this candy stripe one for spring and summer. How fun is it? We're talking about bored. This is definitely not boring. And the illumination, guys, when these things light up at night, beautiful. But one other great tip, like the wall coverings, you can now print your own shades. You can go and have a color, a logo, your images, whatever, and think about the kids' room all the way to your formal dining room. You can make your own. So again, you're in the driver's seat.
Love it, love it, love it. So finally, you have 3 separate looks for a tabletop that you can show us?
I do, absolutely. So let me tell you, one of my favorite sayings is that as humans, what separates us from the primates is our ability to accessorize. Ooh. And nothing does that better than tabletop accessories. Okay. So this is our actual coffee table from the studio here. I threw it up on this table so you guys could see it. But I love to do personal things for me. So this is kind of telling a story. But I got 3 great takeaways. Structures or standards you should always do in your accessories. Okay. Great coffee table books. Number 1, choose things that you love, write in your coffee table books that you adhere to. Second thing is do vintage items, right? So you're going to find me in every thrift shop and every vintage store on the Eastern Seaboard. I've covered New York City. So vintage pieces, they're inexpensive and really cool. Third thing, flowers, whether fresh or silk, flowers are the number 1 thing I think that's going to brighten up your home and create something really fun, right? And I do a lot of heirloom pieces, guys. So I think a really good trick is I have my grandfather's pocket watch, pictures of my dad, some grandfather memorabilia. That most of this stuff sits in our drawer. We never use it. Put it out. Put it in a trinket dish. It's going to look lovely. Right?
Little conversation pieces, you know.
Beyond, exactly. Think when you're entertaining, people say, oh, what is that? And you have this whole thing, right? And then we have our side table here, end table. I chose another frame with my grandfather, a vase of my mother's, something from my mother-in-law. And I just kind of chose pieces that were in and out of the house that represent me. And really good tip, take your frames and change out the covers of the photograph and the frames all the time. Great way to do summer, spring, fall, winter.
Ooh,
James, thank you,
great.
thank you.
Absolutely.
So
And talk about understated flowers, right?
All right, so I love the pop of color with the flowers, but where can people watching right now get more information about your designs?
JamesStanleyNewYork.com, right? We're in Tribeca, and if the two of you are ever downtown, you got to come in to stop and get a drink. I'm a mean cocktail mixer.
Okay.
All right.
You got a deal there. I'll be in there taking pictures of everything, getting inspiration.
Totally, absolutely. I love it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely. Bye-bye. Ciao.